Picture this. I'm boarding a flight from Atlanta to Seattle, dressed sharp in my Navy suit, ready to close a deal that could make or break my company. And I'm told by a flight attendant with a smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes that I don't belong in first class. Me, Elise Carter, CEO of Horizon Air, the woman who's been running this airline for 3 years, told to double-check my boarding pass like I sneaked in from economy. The whole cabin's watching, forks paused over their omelets, as this attendant, Karen, according to her name tag, leans in and says, "Ma'am, are you sure this is your seat?" Her voice dripping with that polite suspicion you know isn't polite at all. It's 6:30 a.m., and I'm already running on 4 hours of sleep, my mind racing with the board meeting I've got in Seattle, numbers to crunch, a merger to pitch, a whole airline to steer out of a post-pandemic slump. I flash my boarding pass, show my ID, keep my cool, but inside I'm seething. I've been here before too many times, having to prove I belong in spaces I've earned 10 times over. Next to me, an older guy, George, in a tweed jacket, looks up from his novel and mutters, "Some people, huh?" And I'm not sure if he's talking about me or Karen, but I let it slide. Then this guy, Richard, in a flashy blazer, storms up, waving his boarding pass like a flag, insisting he's got seat 2, Amy's seat. "I fly this route every week," he snaps, "and I'm always in 2A. I point out his pass is for tomorrow's flight, but he just glares, like I'm the one who messed up his calendar. Things get worse. Halfway through the flight, there's a commotion in economy. A kid, Jamal, maybe 20, in a Georgia Tech hoodie, is arguing with Karen and the purser, Mike. His backpack's gone missing from the overhead bin, and somehow theory hinting he might have taken someone else's bag. Jamal's voice cracks with frustration. I put it right there when I boarded, but Karen's talking over him, saying, "Sir, calm down. We're just checking." I can't sit still anymore. I unbuckle, walk back, and step in. "What's going on here?" I ask, voice steady but sharp. Mike tries to wave me off. "Ma'am, please, we've got this," but I'm done being dismissed. I turn to Jamal. "I'm Elise. Tell me what happened." He explains, and I spot a woman nearby who pipes up, "I saw someone move a bag to another bin." Sure enough, there's his backpack, tucked away. Problem solved. But the damage is done. Jamal's humiliated, and I'm livid. Back in first class, the tension's thick. Karen's avoiding my eyes, Mike's muttering about procedure, and Richard's still shooting me dirty looks from 3C. George, the guy next to me, leans over and whispers, "That was bold. Good for you." I nod, but I'm not here for praise. I'm here to fix this. At 30,000 feet, I decide enough's enough. I pull out my tablet, draft an email to my assistant, Trey, and start planning. When we land in Seattle, I'm not just heading to a board meeting. I am about to turn this mess into a reckoning. In the boardroom, I nail the merger pitch: new routes, 20% growth, the works. The board's eating it up, but I'm not done. I tell them what happened on that flight, every detail: the way Karen questioned my seat, the way Jamal was treated like a thief, the way nobody else got a second glance. "This isn't just my story," I say. "It's happening to passengers every day, and it's happening on our airline." The room goes quiet. The chairman, Paul, nods. "What do you need from us?" I lay it out. Mandatory anti-bias training, a task force, new policies to ensure fair treatment. They greenlight it all, and I'm already thinking about the next step. That night, I fly back to Atlanta, and by morning, I'm in a conference room at Horizon's HQ, facing Karen, Mike, the captain, Steve, and a young attendant, Tasha, who'd been the only one to treat me like a human. They think it's a routine HR debris funtal. I walk in. "Good morning," I say, letting the words hang. "I'm Elise Carter, CEO of Horizon Air." You could hear a pin drop. Steve's face goes white, Karen's hands shake, Mike stares at the floor. Only Tasha looks unsurprised, like she knew something was coming. "Let's talk about yesterday," I say, "and why the woman who runs this airline was told I didn't belong in first class." I don't yell, don't fire them on the spot, though I could. I ask questions. "Karen, why'd you ask if it was my first time in first class? Do you ask that of every guy in a suit?" She stammers, no real answer. "Mike, why'd you escalate Jamal's missing bag into a security issue?" He mumbles about protocol, but it's weak. Steve admits he didn't question the crew's actions, didn't see the pattern. Tasha speaks up, voice soft but clear. I've been on the other side of this. I didn't say anything because I'm still on probation, but I should have. I know she gets it. I lay out the plan. They'll be the first to take the new anti-bias training, help develop case studies, and join a call to apologize to Jamal. This isn't about punishment, I tell them. It's about fixing a culture that let this happen. Later, on a video call, Jamal's there, still wary, with George, who turns out to be a retired professor and a sharp ally. They hear the crew's apologies. Karen's voice cracks. Mike's face burns red. Steve takes full responsibility. Jamal's honest. It felt like I was a criminal for existing. Would this even be happening if you weren't on that plane? A mess. Carter, it's a gut punch, and I admit, probably not. That's why we're changing things. I offer him a spot on a new advisory council to shape Horizon's policies, and he's intrigued. George joins too, his perspective as a witness adding weight. As I wrap up, I look out over Atlanta's skyline, feeling the weight of it all: anger, resolve, hope. This wasn't just about one flight, one seat, one backpack. It's about every time someone's made to feel they don't belong, and I'm in a position to do something about it. I didn't get to be CEO by backing down, and I'm not starting now. Horizon's changing: new training, new policies, a new culture, because if I can't make my own airline a place where everyone's respected, what's the point? So what do you think? Was I too hard on the crew, or not hard enough? Have you ever been made to feel out of place, or seen someone else go through it? Drop a comment. Share your story. I am reading everyone. Let's talk about what it takes to make things right.